A very good morning to all of you. Today, students, we are doing lesson number 16, Speed, Distance and Time. But before starting this chapter, I just remember you the story of the hare and tortoise. Do you know how the hare knows that he runs fast? Because hare can cover a long distance in a short period of time as compared to tortoise. And if he cover long distance in short time, it means that he has a greater speed as compared to tortoise. So from this we get to know that speed is a distance traveled by an object in a unit time. Clear? So there are some formula which you have to remember, and on the behalf of that one formula we will do activity 1 of this one chapter. So let's start with it. As you all know that speed is basically a distance traveled by an object in a unit time. So if you are finding speed, this is a speed, and I circle this S. S means speed, D means distance, T means time. Clear? If I want to calculate the speed, then what I have to do? D divided by time. Understood? And suppose here T is given, and T is basically a time, and if I want to measure a time or to find out the time, what I have to do? D divided by S. D is distance divided by S. And student, for finding the distance, what I have to do? Speed into time. Clear? So there are some formulas. Speed is equals to distance upon time, and distance is equals to speed into time, and time is equals to distance upon speed. So these three formula you must learn it, because on the behalf of these three formula we will do the exercise. Clear? One way of learning this formula is that you can make this triangle. Upper portion you have to write D in the side S and T. When you are finding upper portion, you have to do both the thing multiply, mean S into T. And when you are finding the down one, like S, if I am finding, what I am doing? D divided by T. And if I am finding T, then I have to do D divided by S. Clear? If when we are finding down one, we always do divide, and when we are finding upward one, we have to multiply. Clear, student? So let's start our activity 1, question number 1. Clear? Now students, see this one question. Here you have to complete the following table, and in some parts distance is given, time is given, and you have to find speed. Some time and speed is given, you have to find distance, and in some distance and speed given, you have to find time. So what I do, I will do all three types for you, and three types I will give you the homework. So what I am doing A, B, C part, and D to E, F part is the homework for you. Clear? So D, E, F is homework. That one you have to do by yourself in the maths copy. Clear? So let's start with A, and then we do B and C, and it is totally depend on these formula which I already told you, and that three formula you have to write down in your maths copy. Understood? Now first formula is, first question, complete the following table. Now in A part, distance is given. Distance we can write D also, is equals to 120 meter. Time taken, we will denote it as T, is equals to 20 seconds. Now I have to find speed. Speed is down, and when I find down one, what I do? I have to divide upper one with the down one. So D divided by T. 120 meter divided by 20 seconds. So when we divide it, answer comes 6 meter per second. Remember one thing, the formula you all know that of the speed, but the units of speed is always meter per seconds. Clear? Kilometer per hour, these two units can be. Clear? So remember the units also. For the speed we can use meter per second and kilometer per hour. Any one we can use. Which one is given, according to that we will use. And it is already given in your book, so please underline in the book also. It is given on the page number 144. Clear? Now we do B part. Now student, distance D is given 420 meter. Time taken we have to find. Speed is given 14 meter per second. Now think about time taken formula, and even it is given in the side of your book. That is D divided by S. When we divide 420 by 14, you can do it in the rough column also, mean make a line there, write down rough work, clear, and then there 420 you divide by 14. When you divide it, as you all know that time can be in minutes, it can be in hours, it can be in seconds. So it will be given in seconds only. So we will write seconds over here, clear? So our answer comes 30 seconds, clear? Similarly, we do C part. Distance given, time taken is given 8 hours, speed is given 65 km per hour. So distance formula is speed into time. So 65 km per hour into 8 hour when I do it. So when you multiply it, answer will come 520. You can do in a rough column also in the side. 65 you have to multiply by 8. When you multiply it, answer will come 520, and units of distance is always kilometer. Clear? So that's why we write kilometer over here. Clear this thing? Distance, you know, in the third class also, in fourth class also you have done distance traveled or covered always in meter or kilometer. Understood? So here the units of distance is kilometer. So distance units are kilometer or meter. Time units can be hours, minutes, seconds, or speed units will be kilometer per hour, or you can say the meter per seconds. Clear this thing? Now student, we do question number 2. Clear? In question number 1 already told you, you have to do D, E, F part. In question number 2 students, C and D part is the homework. It is same like A and B part. I am doing A and B part. Firstly, see what we have to find in question 2. We have to find speed, and you know the formula of speed. What is the formula? Downward speed is given in a triangle, so speed formula will be distance upon time. Understood? So covered word means that it is given distance, and 4 hours is the time. So its unit will be what? Kilometer per hour, because kilometer and down. Per means down, line is called per. Clear? So kilometer per hour will be written. So see how we do. A train cover you have to write as it is, as I am showing you in your maths copy. Distance covered is equals to 300 kilometer. Time is 4 hours. Now speed formula, distance upon time, 300 by 4. When student you divide 300 by 4, answer will come 75, and units will be kilometer, and this line will be a per line. We call it per hours, and hours you can write in shortcut also. Clear this thing? So like this manner we do question number 4, A, B, C, D part. So now I am doing B part for you. A girl's distance covered is 8 kilometer. Time is 2 hours. So speed will be distance upon time, means same formula I am using again. 8 kilometers upon 2 hours. When we divide, answer come 4, and units will be kilometer per hour. Clear? Now question number 2, C and D part is the homework for you. That one you have to try by yourself. Clear? In the maths copy. Now student, we do question number 3. In question number 3 also I will do A part. B part is the homework for you. That one you have to do, because in this we are using only 3 formula. Which one is applicable over there, we use that one. Now see, here we have to find the distance. So now distance we are finding, what formula we use? Speed into time. Clear? So speed of 90 km per hour. So it is the speed given, and this is the time given. In second question, speed of 35 km per hour, means this is speed given, this is time given. Clear? So let's start with question number 3, A part. Question number 3A part is, speed of a train is given 19 km per hour. Time is 8 hours. So what will be the distance? Distance is equals to speed into time. So 90 when you multiply by 8, answer comes 720 km. Because kilometer word is there, so definitely the units of distance will be kilometer. Clear? Similarly, you do B part. Today students, in this module you have learned what is the speed, what is distance, the distance what we cover, that is called distance, time. After that you understand what are the units of all the things, means speed for units will be kilometer per hour or meter per second, distance will be in kilometer or meter, and time can be hours, minutes or seconds. Clear? Then you learn the formulas of distance. For calculating distance, you have to multiply speed into time. For speed, you have to do d divided by time in distance divided by time. And for time, you have to divide distance with speed. Clear? And on the behalf of that, we have done question number 1, 2 and 3. And now this one is a homework for you. You have to do question number 1 D, E, F part, question number 2 C and D part, and question number 3 B part in your maths copy. Clear, students? Thank you and have a nice day.